Are you actually kidding me? The equivalent of Y2K just happened and I missed all of it just because I was away touching grass for once. Because as you probably know by now, back on Friday 19th of July, Windows machines all over the world started to BSOD a bit more frequently than usual. Digital signage were affected, banks couldn't process anything, stock exchanges had to close, flights were cancelled, emergency numbers stopped working. In fact, Microsoft predicts that over 8.5 million Windows systems were impacted. So what happened? Well, today on LGR Tech Tales, we tell a story about, wait, wrong channel. Now, it mainly comes down to a company called Crowdstrike, which, if you're anything like me, you've probably never heard of before. It's one of those guys who are very important, but no one really knows about them. They are basically a cybersecurity company who could develop a software called Falcon, a kernel-level antivirus and general cybersecurity software that is deployed in pretty much all of the most important settings across the world. So if something goes wrong with that, basically Armageddon. In the early hours on the 19th of July, they pushed out a minor update that almost immediately caused errors within Windows, causing the page fault in non-paged area blue screen of death to occur, causing pretty much all systems that had this update pushed by Crowdstrike to be completely bricked. And it was especially bad because a lot of these systems, they use BitLocker, meaning that the recovery keys needed to recover the system were in itself also crashing. At that point, it became pretty well known what was the root cause, and the CEO of Crowdstrike himself even admitted as much. And a patch was pretty swiftly issued by the company. Most things went back to normal later that day. Crowdstrike's share price plummeted and the world continues to turn as well a few days later, and well, it doesn't really feel like much has changed. I mean, apart from there being over $10 billion worth of disruptions in the world's economy, things are pretty much back to normal. And whilst they're here, maybe so check out our Patreon, which thankfully isn't affected by these outages. Plus huge thanks to Gavin Burns, Justin Rage, Ella Vroniak, Dev Panda, Bartosz Belka, Patrick Harrison, Not a Pseudonym, Meg Sumner, Shane Allcraft, Lansby, Level Up, and Robert Sanders. But anyway, that's what it is. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.